Today's Daily News is brought to you in association with our partners, Match Bingo. Match Bingo takes the excitement of live football and turns it into a bingo game. If your team scores a goal, you get to check it off on your bingo card. With 15 match events from corners to free kicks to the minute in which you score a goal, every moment can bring you closer to winning. Each team gets 6 dots plus 3 neutral ones, and the card updates as the match unfolds. It gives a little exciting twist to the football as well if you're playing along. This week, obviously, Everton take on Aston Villa, so you can play along with us. Click the link or scan the QR code and join us and play Match Bingo. And here's a great offer. Use our promo code TTV and you get £200 deposit bonus. So with a £5 deposit, you get £10 extra to play with, making it 15. But you must use the promo code TTV. It's 8 for 18 only. Gamble responsibly and visit gambleaware.org. Get the app, create your account and join in for the next game. Enjoy the game and good luck with your Match Bingo. Remember, you have to be an 18 plus. Remember to gamble responsibly. The international players have returned to Finch Farm after a busy week away with the countries, but Jordan Pickford especially enjoyed his break, England winning both games while he was away, and he kept 2 more clean sheets. It now means he's moved on to 40 clean sheets. That's alongside David Seaman. He's 3rd overall in most clean sheets for England. He's now just 3 behind Joe Hart and 23 behind Peter Shilton, who is, of course, England's all-time top caps as well as a keeper. So he's doing brilliantly. Pickford, despite what some people on radio stations that talk about sport would say, and other pundits as well, Lee Dixon, I'm talking about you, he's been excellent for England. So he's doing really well. Obviously ahead of Everton, Aston Villa at the weekend. We hope he's in fine form, and another clean sheet from him in the next 2 games as well, especially, would be lovely. David Moyes has reiterated the importance of club captain Seamus Coleman. During an interview, David Moyes said that he was lucky to have Coleman around at Everton. He wanted him to be part of the squad this season, even though Coleman's contract was up last June. He stayed for another season. And Moyes said behind the scenes, he's a monster with the boys. He absolutely digs them out. He makes sure they come out correct, and he's been a brilliant ambassador for Everton. And these are all the little things, aren't they? Obviously, we all love Seamus Coleman, probably the best £60,000 ever spent, certainly in football. He's been amazing for us, but he is also a standard setter. And I know some people in the summer were a little bit perplexed at why, if he wasn't going to be fit, we'd give him another year. But he proved against Mansfield that when he is fit, he's still an important part of the squad. He had a good game that night. But it is setting the tone, setting it every single day for these players, and especially this summer. And I think this is something David Moyes said in the summer, with that such a summer of change with so many players. Everton ended up bringing 9 new faces in this summer. And Coleman is the one that will, introduce them on what to be expected, especially players coming in from abroad as well. What is expected to be an Everton player, what you have to do, what are your standards, and you need that. We're trying to get the club going in the right direction, and he's key and will be key. He's obviously part of the coaching staff as well, and will be making that transition, I think, as well at the end of the season. But David Moyes is clearly loving having Sheamus still in the playing squad, to be in there with the players. And just on the back of driving standards up, James Garner has been speaking about David Moyes and has talked about the mentality shift that the manager has instilled in the club since he returned as manager. Garner said he told us on his very first day that he hasn't come back here to take over a team that is fighting relegation. Then he said it again on day 1 of pre-season in the summer. He sets the standards high, and we know where we want to be. I think you can see it in us. There has been a big mentality shift. Everton, of course, have won the last 3 games, including the last 2 Premier League games. And Garner's right. There has been a shift. Moyes' record since coming back is really good. I think in 22 Premier League games, he's lost 5, won 10 and drawn 7. So, Everton have certainly really picked up since the new manager came in, since Moyes returned, rather. And we're seeing that Garner's form's been really good. Thought he was brilliant at Wolves last time out. So long may this continue. The mentality shift is massive. It's massive from the players. Even just that, saying on day one, you know, my team's playing near the top. I haven't come back here to fight relegation. And I think the fans are getting on board with that mentality shift now as well. I mean, everybody at the football club to get on board with that mentality shift and really drive the club forward. And Moyes is brilliant at doing that. And when you see it playing out through the players, getting important results, digging in for each other, then it means you're full of optimism for the season. So long may that continue, and we can really sort of double down on that with a victory over Aston Villa this weekend at Hill Dickinson Stadium. And finally, some sad news. Former Everton player Roy Parnell has passed away aged 81. Roy had been suffering with illness before he passed away, and our thoughts are with his family and friends at this sad time. That is it for the News Daily. Please make sure you give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Thanks for watching. See you later.